Welcome back to Trendz TV, where the road meets raw performance and sharp design. Today, we're diving into a truck that has always done things a little differently. Of the 2026 Honda Ridgeline. Often labeled as a rebel in the mid-sized truck world, the Ridgeline refuses to play by traditional pickup rules. And in 2026, Honda has doubled down on its unique formula with updates that blend utility, comfort, and modern tech better than ever. So buckle up as we take a deep dive into what makes the 2026 Ridgeline stand out in a crowded segment. Exterior first impressions matter, and the front end of the new Ridgeline sets a strong tone. Honda has refreshed the grille to look bolder and more aggressive, with the blacked-out mesh pattern on sportier trims and a more refined chrome finish on premium versions. The LED headlights are sleeker, integrated more cleanly into the front fascia, and flanked by redesigned daytime running lights that now stretch horizontally to emphasize the truck's wide stance. The hood has been subtly resculpted to add muscular definition, hinting at the truck's capability. Lower down, the front bumper features functional air intakes and a more rugged skid plate design, giving the Ridgeline a stronger off-road vibe than in years past. The new front look successfully balances the elegance of a crossover with the brawn of a pickup. Moving to the side profile, the 2026 Ridgeline maintains its signature unibody architecture, giving it a smooth, cohesive silhouette that sets it apart from body-on-frame rivals. The wheel arches are now more pronounced, housing updated 18 and 20-inch alloy wheel designs that vary from utilitarian matte black to machine-polished styles, depending on the trim. Honda has subtly refined the character lines running along the doors, giving the Ridgeline a more sculpted and athletic appearance. Blacked-out mirror caps, chrome window surrounds, and new sidestep options add to the visual drama, while improved aerodynamics around the A-pillar and side mirrors contribute to reduced wind noise on the highway. It's still instantly recognizable as a Ridgeline, but it's clearly matured in all the right ways. As we swing around to the back, you'll notice Honda's iconic dual-action tailgate remains a fan favorite feature that can swing open like a door or drop down like a traditional tailgate. It's incredibly useful for loading cargo in tight spaces or accessing the in-bed trunk, which is still one of the most clever storage solutions in the mid-sized truck world. For 2026, the Ridgeline's tailgate has been redesigned slightly to feature a more chiseled look, with new LED taillights that trap further into the body for better visibility and a more premium appearance. The rear bumper gets integrated corner steps for easier bed access, and the optional in-bed audio system makes a return, ready to turn your tailgate parties up a notch. The composite bed itself remains dent-resistant and rust-proof, with new tie-down options and a 115 volts power outlet for tools or tailgating. Interior: step inside, and you'll quickly realize that the Ridgeline is no ordinary truck. The cabin feels more like a premium SUV, and Honda has made key refinements for 2026 that enhance both form and function. The dashboard now features a cleaner, more horizontal layout, anchored by a new 12.3-inch touchscreen with improved graphics and faster response times. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, and the physical knobs for volume and climate control remain thankfully for ease of use on the move. Materials have been upgraded across the board, with soft touch surfaces on the dash and doors, available leather upholstery with contrast stitching, and new door metal look trim depending on the model. The front seats are more supportive and available with heating, ventilation, and power adjustments. Rear passengers enjoy generous legroom and a nearly flat floor, making the Ridgeline one of the most comfortable trucks in its class for backseat riders. Rear seats can also flip up to reveal hidden storage compartments, great for stowing tools, gear, or groceries out of sight. Ambient lighting, an available panoramic moonroof, and a new premium audio system from Bose on the higher trims elevate the in-cabin experience to near luxury levels. Whether you're commuting through city streets or heading out for a weekend adventure, the Ridgeline's cabin feels like a refined, comfortable command center. Performance now. Let's talk about performance. Under the hood, the 2026 Honda Ridgeline retains its 3.5-liter V6 engine, now fine-tuned to deliver slightly more power and better efficiency. It puts out around 290 horsepower and 267 pounds-feet of torque, paired to a revised 10-speed automatic transmission that provides smoother shifts and improved towing responsiveness. Honda's intelligent variable torque management all-wheel drive system comes standard on most trims now, enhancing grip on slippery surfaces and even light off-road trails. The unibody platform continues to be a double-edged sword, providing unbeatable ride comfort and handling, especially on pavement, but it's still tough enough to tow up to 5,000 pounds and haul more than 1,500 pounds in the bed. What's really impressive is how refined the driving experience feels. The suspension has been retuned for a better balance between comfort and control. Whether you're cornering on twisty roads or driving over gravel paths, the Ridgeline feels composed and in control. Honda's updates to noise insulation mean the cabin is quieter than ever, and the steering is light yet precise, making this a surprisingly easy truck to drive in tight urban environments. For 2026, there's also a new TrailSport trim that adds skid plates, off-road tires, and a slight lift to improve ground clearance. It's not a hardcore rock crawler, but it's far more trail-capable than earlier Ridgelines and great for camping, muddy access roads, or let-off pavement adventures. Honda has also doubled down on safety and tech. Every 2026 Ridgeline now comes standard with Honda Sensing, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, road departure mitigation, automatic emergency braking, and now an updated blind spot monitoring system with rear cross-traffic alert. There's also a 360-degree camera system on higher trims, helping with parking and low-speed maneuvering. Honda's focus on intelligent driver aids helps the Ridgeline feel both modern and reassuring on the road. So how much does all of this innovation cost? The 2026 Ridgeline starts around $41,000 for the base sport trim, which comes well-equipped right out of the gate. The RTL adds more comfort features like leather and power seats for around $44,000. Move up to the new TrailSport, and you're looking at about $47,000, while the top-of-the-line Black Edition pushes the price just over $50,000. That might seem steep for a mid-sized truck, but when you consider the Ridgeline's features, its SUV-like comfort, and real-world utility, it becomes a compelling value, especially for buyers who prioritize comfort and practicality over old-school toughness. In conclusion, the 2026 Honda Ridgeline is a truck for people who don't necessarily want a traditional truck. It's smarter, smoother, and more refined than most of its competitors, yet it doesn't skimp on capability. Whether you're hauling bikes, towing a trailer, or just commuting in style, the Ridgeline continues to offer a well-rounded package that few can match. Honda hasn't reinvented the formula, they've just polished it into something that feels genuinely premium and thoroughly modern. So if you've been sleeping on the Ridgeline, it might be time to wake up and give this underdog the attention it deserves. Thanks for riding with us on this in-depth look at the 2026 Honda Ridgeline. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Trendz TV, and tap the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming reviews, comparisons, and test drives. Drop a comment below. Would you consider the Ridgeline over a Tacoma or Ranger? We want to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay sharp, stay fast, and keep your foot on the gas. This is Trendz TV, signing off.